So, hey guys, today we're going to basically be calling some vacant properties for wholesaling purposes. And I've got a few hours before I have to head off to work, so that's what we're going to do. Anyhow, so we're basically I'm going to try to do a few hours of this. Not going to make any promises though. Here's the first one we're going to call. Just a second. Just a second. I'm going to see if. Anyway. Never mind.
Hello, we are not available now. Please leave your name and phone number after the beep. We will return your call.
Hey, Ed, this is Nick. I was going to make an offer, possibly on your property over there on 4764 Sussex Avenue. Give me a call back. Thanks. This one. Let's see. Looks like there's been work done on that one. Contacts.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to figure out what better hours. Because I've been trying to do this like in the afternoons, and honestly, some of these people cannot be reached in the afternoon for some reason. Like I'm gonna call this one previously. Yeah, it needs updated. Okay, well. Plus, it's in pre-foreclosure. What's the foreclosure? Financials. Well, it's not telling me the loan. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'll call them, but I'm not gonna. I don't think this is gonna be a good option. Contacts. Saturday, I'm gonna be basically doing a marathon of cold calling because I do need to get a deal sometime soon. I'm just not sure if I want to call realtors or if I want to call off market. Because off market, it's a better spread, but calling realtors can sometimes be a little easier in some ways. I think I called this guy before, actually.
is Dave Tinchillo. Please leave a message or press 0 to reach my secretary, Mary Beth Canor.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hey, David, this is Nick. I had some questions about the property over on 6829 Tinkerbell Lane. Give me a call back. Thanks. There's a lot of these in the same area. If it's the same guy, then he's a wholesaler. No, it's a different one. Okay. Okay. Well, because what I'm trying to do is I want to talk to people.
The wireless customer you are calling is not available.
Okay. What I'm trying to do is I want to be able to have like lots of conversations with either just average sellers or realtors, so I can get a because I'm not that good with talking to people. I'm just not, and I got to get a lot better. This one's not too bad. Oh. A retail is 320. A wholesale is 213. Yeah, that definitely needs updated. Let's look at the financial because it says it has two foreclosures. Yeah, it doesn't want to tell me the mortgage amount. We'll call this guy, but I'm not. But it's the agent. I'm not sure if. But that was back in 2013. So we're going to go ahead and call this one. Contacts. Owner type business. What? Just a second. I got to go back into my filters real quick. Because that's what might be throwing me off a little bit, because it might be calling because I said owner length minimum 10 years. How many does that give me? 186. Okay. Okay. This one's a good one. High equity. Okay, 117. That is not. Yikes. Yeah, I can see why it's 117. That's it's got popcorn ceiling. Oh, popcorn ceiling. Nasty. it is a cruddy house, but a popcorn ceiling just ugh. I hate popcorn ceiling. It's disgusting. So we'll call this one. It has several contact types, but only one phone number. So we'll see if. And the thing with it is that, like, I can't assume that they're selling it, right? They might be because it's vacant. It's at least the list that I put is vacant, out of state owners, but a lot of these pictures have shows that there's people potentially living in them. I don't. You know, they might have renters.
Hello, this is Tony.
Oh, I was trying to get a hold of Laura.
Yes, Laura's my wife. How can I help you?
Oh, okay. Well, I was driving around. I was looking at properties. The one over on 7076 Queen of Hearts Court. I was wondering if you guys were planning on selling that anytime soon.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, yeah, that's my property. But yeah, it's interesting how my wife's name came up on that. But yeah, I'm a real estate guy too. So yeah, there's no desire at this time to sell. So
Okay, cool. Well, I wish you luck with your business. Bye.
no, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You take care. Bye bye.
Okay. What I probably need to do is I probably need to put these into CSVs and then just that way when I call I can have like I've got to figure out how to do this. Put like a spreadsheet there, have the address, have the contacts, the wholesale prices, and then the numbers. And then basically every time I call, be like, okay, on the other side of it, be able to put, okay, not selling, not interested. That way I'm not calling them again. Because that would be embarrassing. And there's nothing on the site here that I can mark as like don't bother calling. Okay, how about this one? This one is probably wrecked. Okay, 98K. Roof is trash. Shutters are in bad condition. Roof is, sidings. Can't really tell, but there's no pictures of the inside, so I almost wonder if this is being rented out. It also says there's a loan on it, so no pre-foreclosure, but we'll try this one though. I'll try this one. I really hate cold calling. I wish it were easier, but the thing of it is like you see some of these gurus, they're calling, and they're just
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Yeah, this is Nick. I had a question about your property over on 6961 Red Robin Drive. Thanks. And I'm not going to bother. It's like answer your phone or not. I don't care. I'm going to go back to that one because I just realized that there was a second contact. It says it has tenants. So I'm gonna call the other one, but I bet it has tenants. That's why 265739.
This person's mailbox is full. You cannot.
Yeah, but as far as contacts, it's showing that it has 2 tenants. From like 226. So I bet it's a couple of landlords that probably aren't going to sell. So it's yeah. I really do kind of wish I could do it like some of these growers do, where they just like, and then you got to get like a dialer for that, but dialers cost money, and I do not have any money at the moment. Let's go try this one. Just a second. I'm being gross. Okay. Actually, to let you guys in chat know, you don't actually need money to wholesale. What you do is you basically find a seller, you get it under contract, you find a buyer, you sell the contract, your rights to the contract to them. Now, obviously, what you do as far as assignment fees is you're buying, you're trying to get like let's say you're trying to get a $200,000 property. You're trying to get it below probably 40K. So you're trying to get it for like 160. And then when you sell it to minimum, then when you sell it, you're probably selling it to the buyer for about 165, 170. See what they're willing to pay, right? Sometimes they're willing to pay 180, for that same property. Because the thing about it is, I mean, it's kind of an art to figure out how much money you're going to get for your assignment fee. And if you're happy with 5K assignment fees, like anywhere from like 5 to 20 is probably what you're going to get with realtors. Because you got to add in closing costs and commission, all that stuff. But if you're just the middleman going between seller and buyer, you can make a lot more money. But again, you're not going to be making 50K assignment fees, generally not. And that's, I think, a big problem within the wholesaling community is you have a lot of people trying to gaslight students and say, "Oh, you're gonna make $100,000 assignment fee, then you'll be able to, buy that Lamborghini and buy that cool watch, and the ladies will be all over you." And all that. It's like, no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. So we're gonna call this one. I don't know why I don't know how to pronounce that name. But it has tenants. So I'm going to call it anyway, though. I need to practice. Two, 6, 2, 8, 3, 4, 6.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please.
Okay, we're going to call this one. Because it just says the last name. But then you might be asking yourself, well, are you allowed to call do not call lists? Well, yes, because number one, you're not offering them a service. You're asking basically if you can give them money. No, a realtor can't call a do not call list.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
I'm not even going to bother. I'm pretty sure they have tenants. You know, and the thing with it is like sometimes they'll sell. I mean, maybe I'm just being lazy. I don't know. Probably a little bit of both. Because I really do hate cold calling. But let's. Okay. Let's try this one. How many loans on that? Mortgage balance 64. Really? They bought that with a mortgage? God, it looks disgusting. Wow, that needs a lot of rehab. I mean, it's okay if a person's like really dirt poor, but still, let's see. Contacts. And the thing of it is a lot of these are out-of-state landlords, probably. 303. And I put out-of-state landlords, which I might want to have to change that just to, like, because it's the website used to do stacking previously, where you'd be able to say, okay, give me this plus this plus this. And it'll show up in like, if you don't include it, it'll show the stacking. But if you like say this in the filters, it throws it off completely.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying.
Oh boy. And part of the reason why I'm not leaving a bunch of messages is because I've done that before, and then when I'm at work, my phone is blowing up, and it's like, okay, what? Do I not answer it? Do I answer it? And I'm like, what house? What were you asking for it? What? It's a mess. So, yeah. So let's call this one more absentee owner, high equity. Yeah, you actually don't need financing on these. Now you do seller financing for the seller. Okay. Oh, jeez. That's the most god-awful wallpaper I have ever seen in my life. Holy crap. What is with that table? Yeah, they have wall stucco. Yeah, let's loans. Open loans, 89K. That's what the mortgage balance, 70K. And the thing that is, like, if you can't get them to like because mortgage takeovers are good too, but a lot of times, they don't need to sell the house. And there's okay, we'll call this person.
The number.
Yeah, I would have to email because it has 4 landlords listed and there's nobody there. Plus, it does have 2 tenants listed. So I'm not sure what that's about. Foreclosures, 2 foreclosures. Mortgage estimate 37. Okay. That's not that bad. It's empty. It doesn't look that bad. So I wonder if I would be able to do this on Google. Probably, but we're going to do it this way. So
restrictions that have prevented the completion of your.
this is so annoying. Oh, that's an expired listing. Huh. What's wrong with it, I wonder? The garage door is trash. The roof is garbage. Yeah, the roof. Yeah, it's not. Um, I mean, I guess it's okay. It's not like really old fixtures. Yeah, that kitchen has to be redone. Then there's staging because they so in one picture, they show the living room with the kitchen in the background, and it's all staged. And then on the ceiling, there's watermarks that say fast staging. And then if you look at the kitchen, it's got the living room in the background and it's empty. It's like some realtor did not try very hard to sell this property. Yeah. My God, I feel so fucking. This is. I feel embarrassed for them. I'm just like, damn. It's like realtor. You had one job, and they don't want to do their job. This is why so many people hate realtors. 904 423. No, I'm not going to call that one because I just gave the number. So we're not going to bother with that one. Fuck. Cancel. Anyway. Which one? Why is it doing this? Is it giving me a new set of Oh, I accidentally. Okay, I called that one already. Yeah, I gotta get the CSV because this is not working. Let's see. Contacts. Why is it not? Okay. Okay. Oh, frig. Hey, Ellie. Is this Ellie? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking for the owner of 6511 Romilly Drive.
I have never even seen 6511 Romilly Drive. I don't know how this phone number got associated with that piece of property.
Okay.
I don't know where it is. I don't know what it is.
I'm so.
If you want me to sell you something I don't own,
No, of course not, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am. With all due respect, I sincerely
No, ma'am, it's
apologize, and I didn't mean to upset you. So,
I'm not upset.
but just try to get your phone on the do not call list, and that way, yeah, investors can't call you then. Okay, I'm so sorry.
That's great. That's not a big deal. Not a big deal. I'm not
Okay,
angry.
you have a good week. Bye. Okay. Yeah, and the connection wasn't that good. There's another number, but I'm not even gonna bother. I don't know. Probably what I'm gonna see, and then that's the thing that I'm gonna have to take notes in. So at the end of the day, because I've got about like 186 properties listed here, and like I already can't remember. Okay, which was the property of that one that she's the lesbian couple who they're not selling. Which property was that? I can't even remember. So it's like, you know. Okay, this one, is it a trailer house? That looks like a manufactured home, actually. And then also I'm calling out-of-state owners, so that could mean, let's see, I'm going to shut that one down. I've got a bunch of tabs up, and that's probably part of the problem. Now that one's okay. That one looks like somebody trying to do a fix and flip on it, honestly. It is a nice shower. It's awfully small, but I mean, yeah. These are easy to get a hold of if they need renovation. Because the thing of it is if it looks this nice, there's no renovation needed. So it's like you try to get them to go lower than what they're asking for. It's difficult. Plus, they owe some money, which is It's at 2 foreclosures. How much? And it's not telling the mortgage. It's not telling me the mortgage, which is a problem because then it's like if I don't know the mortgage rate, if I don't know the mortgage, I don't know how to sell or finance them correctly because I've got to know them. If they have a mortgage, I can do a mortgage takeover, but I also need to know the interest rate and how much it runs out for, and that's a whole different process than what we're doing at the moment. Okay.
If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Nah, I'm not gonna. I think I'm gonna either have to hit these people later or earlier because it's like it's 3 o'clock here. It's 4 o'clock in that market. Just a second. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Okay. I don't know if it's the ring light that's making me tired of watching at the screen all day. Oh my god. That's the second call 20 so far. Let's call this one. Okay, that's expected. So ChatGPT is telling me cold calling, especially absentee lists, out of 100 dials, 40 to 60 voicemail, 15 to 25 wrong number, 10 to 20 conversations, 2 to 6 motivated conversations. So that's basically what it. And that's the thing. It's like I'm not leaving voicemails, and I also need to get the CRM set up somewhat so I can do this a little bit better. Because this is not glamorous. Okay, so what is the mortgage? Mortgage is about 60. Somebody by the name of Carrie. Okay.
Have dialed has calling restrictions that have prevented the completion of your call. Announcement.
Huh. Okay. Let's try this one. 48.
The number you dialed has been changed. Disconnected.
And this is another aspect of it. It's like, since I can't call or text some of these, what I need to do is have my email like tab set up so I can just basically pop in a quick email saying, "Hey, I'm buying property. I'm an investor, purchasing properties in the area. I was wondering if you were looking to sell. That's it. Just that's it. And then just keep it short and sweet. But yeah, because this is not. It's a little frustrating that I haven't gotten to talk to any sellers. Mm-hmm. Well, mortgage balance. Wow, 103. Okay, and they were asking. How much were they asking? Okay, yeah. And again, there's no pictures of the inside, so I'm going to assume they got tenants.
Cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number.
Okay. Well, that's weird. So it has one person listed as both a landlord and a tenant. What the hell is going on? Wow. 450.
Hello, this is Chris. You've reached my mobile phone. Leave a message and I will call you back. Thank you.
I'm probably going to have to eventually recall this list and actually do some voicemails and stuff. I know people are going to watch this and be like, criticisms. That's fine. I am not doing a very good job of this. But yeah. Okay, this one's high equity. Do that one. Whoa. 4 pre-foreclosures. What the? I guess they've refinanced them. Because it says 47K. So we'll just do that. Call them up. Okay. And it has 4 people listed as landlords. Yeah, so I'm not sure what's going on. Wrong number. There's 3 more.
Hello?
Yeah, is this Ken?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm buying some properties in the area, and I was wondering about your property over on 6727 Hurst Lane.
No,
Were you
I
planning on
think I
selling
don't
it?
have a property here. Sorry.
The what?
I don't have a property here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I guess I'm calling the wrong person.
Yeah.
Okay, I apologize. You have a great day.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. I've had several houses where I've done that, where I've called people, where I've emailed them, and they're just like, I'm not the property owner. So, um, okay. Okay, this one. We're going to. I also got to keep track of how many people I'm calling. Yeah, because I'm not doing this right. I'm doing this half-assed. But I need to get used to the method. So, but I also need to get a dialer because this is taking forever. How long we've been going?
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
We've been going 48 minutes. That's not that bad. Okay, so. Yeah, and also texting would, if I know it's the person, I probably just text them. Like if it's a voicemail or if it's a text, that way it'll just be faster. And I just thought of that because I'm slow, obviously. I'll have to start doing that. But I kind of want to do. Oh man, this is a definite renovation. Those are some 1980s cupboards in that kitchen, fresh out of the 80s. And that's one way when they sit there and they ask, well, I need 190. You can be like, well, I'm going to have to do 50K worth of like renovations. So, instead of 190, how about let's say we do 140 instead of 190. I'll give you 10K, right? And then they have to go, oh, okay, because the nice thing about Zillow is you can actually tell how long something's on the market, but with for sale by owner you can't. And let's try this one. Some of these people that I'm calling are Asian. You can tell by the last names. So, and I've heard a lot of people say that Asians can be very
Name and reason for calling. I'll see if this person is available.
Yeah, this is Nick. I was going to ask you some questions about your property over on 7732 High Chair Lane.
Thanks, Cher. Please stay on the line.
This is obviously somebody I should just text, but
They said, I don't have any property. You can leave a message after the tone.
okay. Whose property is that?
Or are they just lying? I don't know. The thing about it is also, you can actually go down to like court records. You can actually look at like tax certificates and see who's been paying the taxes. That's typically who owns the property. But I've got a list of. I've got a list of. How many people? 186 on this list. How far down am I? Okay. We'll try this one. That's 147. They've got a shed. They've got a sign on that shed. What does that say? Sasquatch Preserve. That's funny. Anyway. It is kind of out there in the woods, but, you know, it's not too bad. Let's call this one.
Hello, you've reached Betty Moss. Leave a message.
No email address. I should have left a message. I just noticed that. Damn it. You know, and the thing with this is like the more I do this, the better I'll get at it. That's the goal. That's the hope. Let's see. Okay, that is an ugly house. That is an ugly. That is straight out of the 80s. That's an ugly house. That is like it's egg yolk yellow in every room of the house. Like literally egg yolk yellow. Like what the I mean, it's a light yellow. It's a lighter, but it's they've got they've got a walled up fireplace. They've got the mantle, but like there's no. Oh Jesus! It's like, oh God. And as I look closely, the I forget what that's called, but like the that border where the wall meets the carpet, that needs like fixed too. It's an ugly property. Oh my God. Ugly property. Let's see. 119. I might try to get it listed. Okay. View number. Understand. Let's see. Okay. And the nice thing about AI though is you can actually sit there on the phone and be on hold, and like for 30 seconds and just snap pictures with your phone and say, AI, give me a rough estimate. How much is rehab? And it'll give it to you, and then you can be like, well, it's going to cost me this much money. And the thing about it is like, whoops. People generally don't know how much rehab is.
The number you have dialed, 20.
Okay. That's the only person who had a phone number there. So it's an email. But yeah, we're just gonna. And see, and again, I'm kind of like in the frame of mind, and I probably need to get out of this frame of mind that I'm just gonna be and that's why you kind of need a dialer. But also, if you can't get a hold of them, you got to email them. You know. Okay, how about this one? Is that the same house? The two addresses. Let's see. Oh, that's a triplex. I'm not even gonna bother with that. That's a triplex. No, I'm not gonna bother with a triplex. That's just no. Not gonna happen. Yeah, they had this one. They have nothing but pictures of the floor. It's like what the hell is what? It's another tribe. This is a quadplex. Like what is going on? Oh my god. Okay, that's obviously a quadplex or something. I'll try that one because I think I'm confused. So I'm actually going to call this one just ask some questions.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed.
Oh my goodness. Let's try this one. And I know it's a quadplex, so I'm just going to immediately ask, if she's the owner of the quadplex.
Ica Mobile voicemail system. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice message system. At the tone, please record your message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more
I'm actually going to leave a
options.
message for this one. Hi, this is Nick. I'm calling about 7863 Melbourne Road. I noticed that it's a quadplex, and I'm just kind of wondering, how much it would be for the entire quadplex, because I'm basically an investor and I'm looking for properties in the area, and I would kind of prefer to purchase multifamily rather than single family. So, if you happen to know who owns the quadplex, and if they're looking to sell, do you mind giving me a call back? Thanks. I'm just okay. Okay. That's a duplex. Is that the same quadplex? I don't know what this is. It looks like it's the same quadplex. Is this like nothing but a row of like quadplexes? It looks like it. Okay, how many?
This is annoying. Okay, we're just gonna. Oh, frig. Okay, the same is. Yeah, that bathroom definitely needs renovation, new tile, new tub, new toilet. I mean, the sink is okay, I guess, but not. Yeah, it's not. It's not good. The kitchen's definitely got to go. Kitchen definitely has to go. There is a shed. There is another there is another Sasquatch sanctuary in the backyard. This area seems to be full of them. I guess there's a lot of Sasquatch living in people's sheds. So anyway, okay, call this one. Hello. Yes. Just a second. Let me turn off the camera so you can get her. She's asleep.
Oh,
She's asleep.
she's that cute.
She is a very cute kitty. Okay. Okay, there we go. Back to there for now.
Hello?
Yeah, is this the owner of 3739 Anvers Boulevard?
No.
Okay. Do you know who is?
No.
Okay. This isn't Karen, is it?
No.
Okay. Okay, I guess I have the wrong information. I apologize. Have a nice day.
It's okay.
Okay, that's the wrong. Okay. Okay, this next one. This next one is an ugly house. Wait, is this another duplex? What is going on here? What the frick is this? This is not. What the is. That's a multifamily, but they trying to sell it as a. What are they trying to do? That's got to be an HOA property. I'm not even gonna. This is not. I'm gonna call because I'm gonna ask questions about the property because this is just ridiculous. But it's got tenants. It's not. I'm gonna call somebody else. I'm gonna call. That's another multifamily, probably. Yeah, looks like another multifamily.
Is your camera still off?
Sand Estates.
Ah,
Hmm?
just a second. Okay, so um, I'm just gonna scroll down some more. I'm gonna get rid of some of these, like go past some of these. Okay, let's do this one. I'm gonna have to refine the filters later. So, okay, this one's not too bad. Definitely needs remodeled. Um, the roof, I can't really tell, but it probably needs some work. Um, how old is the property? How old is the property? This was built in. Oh, it was built in 24. Is this on market? It shouldn't be. So it might be. Okay.
You've reached a voicemail for Ron King of Detweiler. I cannot take your call right now, so if you please leave your name, number, and a brief message, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, this is Nick. I was wondering if you were looking to sell your property over there on 1422 Winnebago Ave. I'm an investor looking to buy some properties in the area. So call me back. Thanks. Another huge problem is if you use ums and things like that. That's just not because sellers have to be confident that you know what you're doing, and doing those weird little fillers is not a good thing. Here's another one. Another multifamily. Definite rehab. Definite rehab. And generally, they tell you if you do about 2 hours a day of a good market and are consistent about it and know what you're doing, you will get a deal within like a couple months. New number. Okay, just a second. I got a weird look on my face because I noticed something further down the contacts. It's the name of somebody who's associated with one of those multifamilies. So I'm wondering, are these investors? What are these people doing? Because they sure as hell ain't answering their phones.
For calling. I'll see if this person is available.
Yeah, this is Nick. I'm an investor, and I was looking for properties in the area, and I was wondering if the one on 1477 Mohawk Ave was one that they were planning on selling. Thank you.
Thanks, Mohawk Avenue. Please stay on the line.
It'll either be no, we're not selling. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hi. So I was wondering, is this the owner of 1477 Mohawk Ave?
No, don't call me again.
Okay, you have a nice day. Wow. Somebody's having a bad day. That might be the tenant, though.
Please leave your message for 510760.
I don't need it to be giving me the entire number. It's got quite a few numbers. And that first one I called, it has her at the landlord and the tenant. But then it's got someone with the last name as the landlord, and then it's got like 2 other people as landlords. So I don't know what's going on. But their feelings of specialness isn't going to stop me from trying to see if they want to sell their property.
Call cannot be completed as dialed.
That one's a dead number. 816. Okay, let's see.
Your call cannot be completed.
Okay. You know, and that's one problem with certain areas is that, like, well, I mean, with anybody who screens our calls, I found a lot of them have this attitude of, you know what? I'm gonna actually look up that one. I'm gonna search that. You know, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna search that because apparently, the guy's a realtor. So I'm gonna look up that. Expel today. Oh, that's interesting. Google reviews. These people are awful landlords. Permanently closed. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's one of those. I've seen other scammy wannabe realtors and investors using this same type of template on realtor.com. It's like, come on, dude, nobody's buying it. Nobody's buying it. Just a second. I want to make sure something. What? Okay, so that was over in what the fuck? I now this is like a mystery. I feel like I'm fucking, you know, Scooby Doo mysteries because I gotta figure this out, man. I want to figure out what the heck is going on with this property.
Call cannot be completed as dialed.
I wonder if they're living in it. That might be it. Maybe they well, and yeah, and the woman that answered the phone, she sounded pretty bitter. Like we all heard it, right? She sounded pretty bitter, and yeah, I mean, that's probably one of the reasons that they went out of business. Because if you're a landlord and you're bitter and resentful towards your tenants, you're not going to have them very long. But, you know, some people, they need a hard slap in the face, so to speak. You know, when life basically says, nope, sorry, you screwed up. Oh, wow, this needs huge renovation. There's holes in the wall. Good Lord. Oh, yeah, this is a major renovation. Major renovation. Like, what the fuck? And they want, what they want, Jesus. This is not, no, they're not going to get what they want. And unfortunately, you get a lot of delusional sellers who think that their trap houses are, multi-million-dollar mansions, and it's like, no, sorry, no, you got holes in the wall. Sorry, really.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Yeah, I was looking around the area for some properties to invest in, and I saw the one over there on 2035 Fargo Lane, and I was just wondering if you were looking to sell it, or if you're doing rehab on it, or what's going on with it. Thanks. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, another one on it's a duplex. I'm not even gonna bother with a duplex. It's a quadplex, which I'm going to assume is at an HOA. Fuck. Yeah. Well, Tina, I actually am am doing real estate. I'm just not a realtor. So yeah.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Yeah, this is Nick. I had a question about the property over there on 6822 Biddy Lane.
Thanks, Betty Lane. Please stay on the line.
I am so important that I need to screen my calls. Okay. I'm not even going to bother. And I do apologize that I'm not showing you the software that I'm using, but I honestly don't trust some of my viewers to not cause trouble for that software company. So hey, Susan, this is Nick. Um, is it still ringing or what's going on? I don't know what this is.
Anyway. I don't know what that was. I'll try this other number. Well, let's call this one.
Your call has been forwarded.
I am not. Here's one. Let's do this one. Oh, this one's good. It's a deceased probate. Wow. What the? Oh, jeez. That's an old hutch. That's fucking wow. My grandma used to have one like that. That's like, damn. Yeah, it all needs to be remodeled. Okay, let's see. If we can get... Why does it say foreclosures? Let's see what that's about. Mortgage amount, you get your fourth. Okay, but
Please leave your message for 7705.
I'm actually going to text that one. Hey, Larry. I'm going to have to turn that off. Microphone's not going to work. So I just basically texting, hey Larry, this is Nick. I'm an investor in area, and I was wondering if you were looking to sell the house on 6700 Bakersfield. So yeah, hopefully I'll hear back because that would be a really good property to wholesale. Oh, jeez. Blue tarps on the roof. Multicolored. Egg yolk yellow. Avocado green. Bright red. The bathroom is pink. Like, what the fuck? Oh, good lord. Anyway. I feel embarrassed for these people. I really do. Mortgage, okay.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, Adi. This is Nick. I was wondering, I'm an investor in the area, and I was wondering, if you're looking to sell 6842 Thompson Drive. Yeah, it looks like a rehab. So let me know if you're looking to sell that. Let me know. Thanks. Call back. I'm like, I gotta figure out a better message. That's gonna, and again, with some of these rehab people, they're delusional because, like, it says wholesale 161. That's no, it's gonna have to be under that. The retail, it says 247. Rental, you get around 2K per month. So that would definitely cover seller. You could definitely cover seller finance so far as a fix and flip. But with a fix and flip, you're gonna have to get way down. You're gonna have to look at how much rehab costs. And that roofs are expensive in Florida. So it's like that's
That might be 30K for a roof. I mean, I don't know, but that just kind of seems what it would be. Okay, let's call this expired listing. Anyway, I should actually sit up straight. Might help. Looking at this screen is like getting me all tired and stuff. Okay. Whoops, what the hell?
Hi. If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
I have no patience for yeah, I have no patience. Yeah, outside AC needs replaced. That's a huge remodel. That is a huge remodel. Winterized. That's what it says on the. Yeah, that's a huge remodel. It's disgusting. Holy, what the? It literally has a picture from 2015 where large chunks of the. I can't tell if that's tile or carpet. It looks like tile, but oh my god. Anyway. Yeah, it's getting a lot. It's going to be a lot less than what they want for it. That's for sure.
Been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Robert, this is Nick. I'm a investor / fix and flipper in the area, and I was wondering if you were looking to sell that property over there on 6718 Cinderella Road. Just call me back if you are. Thanks. This is ridiculous. What is that? I've got. Just a second. I'm looking at the. Okay. You know, and that's part of the problem is the gurus make it look like really easy. It's not. I'm sorry, it's not. This is exactly what wholesaling is. Hours of boring calling, and people not picking up. And the thing of it is you kind of got to know how to handle each one, because the way you're going to take down a fix and flip is not the same way you're going to take down a probate or a tax lien or code violations or, some of those other types of deals or a mortgage takeover. So you kind of got to know what you're doing in regards to all those, but it can be difficult because you got to learn the stuff. And I'm just not, I'm not a numbers guy. I'm not somebody who likes to be all that social with people. So it is a challenge for me, but the money is worth it.
Your call cannot be completed as done.
Okay.
Hi, you reached Eric.
What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to start leaving messages, and I'm gonna have to get the CSV thing. The thing with it is, so it's I see a lot of these growers, and they're using a triple line dialer, and they're just burning through. They're hey, is this the owner of such and such? Yes. Oh, are you looking to sell your property? No. Okay, thanks. Click. Hey, is this the owner of such and such? Oh, you're looking to sell your property? And the person goes, well, maybe I'm thinking about it. And and they make 10 calls and they get a deal. And it's just why am I not getting a deal? So let's do. Did this just freeze? What's going on? No. Okay. There we go. I think I'm going to make an offer on this one. I'm going to say, how much was the details? They wanted 130. I'm gonna actually say 125. I'm just gonna make an offer on this one.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Hi, this is Nick. I have a question about your property over on 6740 Watoma Street. Thank you.
Thanks. Please stay on the line.
And you hung up on me. Oh well. Uh, uh, give me an emoji if you're just here to watch the cat sleep. She's adorable. Oh, good lord. Jesus. Wow.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number.
I think we're near the end of our 186, or our first 50 of the 186. Okay, 150.
The number.
You know, it's kind of frustrating because I thought that I was going to be making like at least. I'm at the number 50 right now, right? I'm at number 50, right? We're gonna call that one. And like when I started this, what time is it? Like we've been doing this about 2 hours. I'm at 50, which is not a good call rate. That one does not need that much updating.
Okay. Well, on the bright side, I did call 50 people and didn't get chewed out.
This is Dr. Kenyon Meadows, Radiation Oncology. I'm not available.
Why is he putting his business phone on there? Like I can't like anyway. Somebody's gonna be like, he's doxing people. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put it on mute and then I'll call. That's what I'll do. Okay, we've been going at this. I gotta. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Hmm. So 50 calls in 2 hours. Let's see if that's an average. Okay. So now I asked ChatGPT. I said 50 calls in 2 hours, 4 pickups. Numbers are normal. 50 calls, 4 pickups. There's an 8% pickup rate. That's an 8% pickup rate. Typical ranges 5 to 12 normal, 12 to 18 strong, 20% rare. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh, it's 50 calls in 2 hours, bad call rate. Okay. So basically, 50 calls in 2 hours is not a bad call rate because I'm manually dialing.
Just a second. Okay. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're at the bottom of that first 50. So we're gonna slide over to the next 50. I'm probably gonna go ahead and let's see what time tomorrow. Work 2 to 10. Okay. Okay. So tomorrow I'm going to call my time about 10 to 12. And we're going to knock out a lot of these. So I've enjoyed all of you watching. Thank you for coming. I have to actually get ready and head to work, wearing my work clothes. Or scrubs, as they call them. So we'll do this again tomorrow. If any of you want to watch, it'll be about 10 to 12:30. And have a great night, everybody. Bye.